Good morning, good evening, and good day. Thank you so much for watching AtkPwr Gaming. Today I have for you Game 2 between me and Mimile for the December monthly tournament. Let's dive right in. Alright, here we are, folks. We're on Schchedrin with me on the left on Gruppe Harteneck with Maverick Income. And on the right here in the red, we have Mimile on 3rd Guard Tank, also on Maverick Income. So Mimile picked second on this one. He counter-picked my Gruppe Harteneck, and I think it was a very good counter-pick. The two big issues being, one, his Air Force, you know, the P2s and things will definitely be problematic for my Air Force to deal with, for my A to deal with. And then the IS-2s, of course. I don't actually have a very clean answer to those outside of my Air Force. So unless I can get my Air Force to do the job, I'm going to have a lot of trouble with those IS-2s, but they're definitely dealable. Up north here, I have some MG42s, AtkPwr, more MG42s, or that's MGs, some Reitjäger, 2 Marder 3s, a Stu-42, and a Panzer 3, along with the Panzergren. Coming in the middle, AtkPwr, Jaeger Leader, VK9, some Hussarocks, and a Marder 1. And then down south, a Grenadier, Hussarocks, Marder 3s, and a Panzergren. On his side down south, he has a whole bunch of Augmented-Cheeky, Panzerschreck, some Tankos and Gavardia. One Gavardia way back, don't know why. Leader in the center, Gavardia, Tankos, and then an MCHA. And all the way up north, we have some Augmented-Cheeky, SG-43, Panzerschreck Leaders, some Tankos, a BA-10, and an ISU-152. If you guys enjoy this content, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider checking out that Patreon. Thanks a bunch. Here we go. We also have P2, flying over, doing the recon. I have no AA, unfortunately, at this point, so I can't do much about it. I'm kind of giving up the town. I'm not putting a ton into it, though. This should definitely be enough to hold it. Big push up north here. My main goal, of course, to beat any support weapons. I was expecting a lot of support weapons because, you know, Russian divisions definitely have, you know, that whole spam of assault guns and machine guns and things, but really, I'm not seeing it here yet. So ISU-152, definitely a big issue. This is the other big issue against the division. Gruppe Harteneck doesn't really have a lot of 2K HE stuff. Doesn't have a lot of 2K stuff at all. Outside of your Tiger, basically, and your Stu-42. Which in most situations is enough to deal with the problems. But against this division, against 3rd Armor with their IS-2s and ISUs, could prove to be a problem. BF-109, G6, R6 coming in, scaring off this recon. He's already bringing in a 37 mil to counter that. He's capturing 2 flags here in the town. I didn't deploy any infantry up north here, which caused this bulge, which is definitely a problem. Marder 3, though, catching out that M2A1. Nice to kill that, because that light armor can actually be a serious issue. Panzergren versus Augmented-Cheeky, but with the Hussarocks supporting, I should do all right. The Augmented-Cheeky do dodge away from me here. Very frustrating. This Augmented-Cheeky does get spotted out by this line of armor. The armor's finally on the hill. I'm really banking on these these Marder 3s getting some good shots on this ISU-152. Already lost the Stu-42. The first shot out of the ISU-152 killed it. Augmented-Cheeky does go down. Here we go. Marder 3s doing their job. Loader knockout, so not a bad one there. BF-109 still floating on. VK9 grabbing out some infantry here. Let's see if we can get some of these pens here. Panzer 3 trying to take out that SG-43. I'm actually moving. I moved the Marder 3s forward to try to get a better chance of penning. Panzer 3 not taking out this SG-43 either. Definitely an issue there. Panzer 3 goes down. Definitely not great. Driving the Marder 3s forward, trying to get in between the reloads of this ISU to try to get like a better penetration. They only had like a 3%. This is going up to like a 6 or 9% penetration chance. Still not great. Really need the ISU to miss, but now all of a sudden the MCHA over here getting involved. That is not what I want. So now the Martyrs are turning to take out this MCHA instead. Marder 3 goes down. MCHA gets a turret stuck, which is pretty good. I mean, it kind of takes it out of action, basically. Now does this 3 as well, though. My Marder 3 getting just creamed from every direction. He's not able to pen this guard. M2A1 pinning down my infantry over here, but I did catch out these Tankos and Gavardia with my VK9 and stuff, so that's fantastic. I'm wiping out his push here. In the town, I still haven't gotten back into this, but I do have some Reitjäger MP44s to move in here to at least recapture this and take off the 15-9 here. So not a great start for me, for sure. Definitely struggling. Erzatz trying to take out this Zis-3 here. Doing a nice job of pinning, but this ISU-152 deleting one immediately. So obviously not good. Marder 1 moving up here. I'm hoping the Marder 1 can take out this ISU-152. It definitely has the opportunity to. But can I get into a spot to do that? Hussarocks versus the Augmented-Cheeky. With the support of the Marder 3, it should be perfectly fine, along with the Reitjägers, for sure. Gets 2 shots in, but that's not enough. Husarok's moving in here. Capturing this back to, well, 13-11. It wasn't 12-12. It's M2A1, though. VK9 chasing those down. Got to kill these before he, like, constantly exerts annoying pressure on this flag. VK9 does get one of them. Let's see if we can finish off. Martyr 1, though, unfortunately getting held up here. Shooting at this Tanko. Really should have just turned off the HE or something. This is not what I need my Martyr 1 doing. I do finally just move it, because I don't want this to be happening. And he's pushing forward with his armor here. Gavardia moving forward as well. Urzats are pinned down. I do have this Urzat MG behind the flag here, behind the hill, but unfortunately his Gavardia is going to move in here and grab this flag. Up on the hill, Right Jaeger losing to the Tanko Gavardia combo. They cannot beat at this close range. The Right Jaeger MP44 much stronger now with the Molotov, but they're still not like phenomenal close range units. They're phenomenal mid-range units with a little bit of CQC utility, essentially, is really how it's ended up. Moving the Panzer Grenadier back, trying not to get caught out by these Tankos here. I am grabbing this flag now, which is nice. Husarok's can beat any of the infantry he has. P2 back, floating about. Tiger E coming in. This is my best chance to kill this ISU 152. Right Jaeger is able to kill both those infantry off because of the Molotov and his infantry are really close. MG goes down. More Tiger E now getting held up with this Tanko. Very annoying. VK9 taking out that MCHA. Husarok running out to try to kill this MCHA. Unfortunately, Mimile's on his micro and he's got a bunch of support here to stop my infantry. Husarok gets pinned down immediately. Martyr 1, this ISU 152 has not missed, essentially. I think it missed one time. I think it missed the Martyr 3 when it was triple teamed, which was a useless miss, essentially. BF 109 getting pinned down by this 37 mil might go down here to this 37. It's flying right over top of the court. It couldn't retreat the other direction because why not? And yeah, there goes a BF 109. That's 110 points down there. So not good trades going for me here, but it's still 12-12. Definitely still in there. I've definitely killed some masses of his troops, so it's not been a total loss, but my push up north has been totally broken down. This ISU 152 still standing strong. My VK9 running out of ammo as well, but I am working to re-grab this flag. Martyr 3 still in position. T-34 moving in. Some Husaroks coming in as well to support that. Jaeger Pioneer got off its grenade, but killed someone else, and now the Tankos will finish it off. The VK9 out of position to kill that. Martyr 1 is taking out that M2A1. Is it going to succeed? Nope, somehow fails at the last millisecond. My goodness, what a bad roll there. Husarok's recapturing this flag, though, was able to take out those Ognem and Cheeky and the Tankos, so that's good, but this Gavardia moving forward. My Husarok's out of position to recapture this, so not a good catch there. Could have had the 13-11, but the Husarok's are engaging this, so that's good. Martyr 3 still cutting off this road for me. We have this M2A1 in a nice position here to help exert along with the Gavardia. Tiger kind of stuck on the hill here. ISU in a position. I can't see it. That's the problem. I have no recon there to see. So I do have a recon car coming up along with a T-34 76. Husarok's beating out those Gavardia here. Hopefully they can finish them off and recapture. Unfortunately, with the leader here, he's exerting more pressure than my Grenadier leader, which is further back. Back to a 12-12 because up north here I lost this flag again. And I haven't, I thought the MCHO was still here, which is why I didn't push this VK9 forward. We now have our first IL-2M here coming in. First bomber of the game. Does not a ton of damage. Bigger issue is it pinned down my Panzerschreck, so I can't kill this BA-10, which is holding off my infantry and my half-track there. Down south, Gavardia fighting with my Husaroks. Husaroks still have the advantage here. Ognem Cheeky, though, moving forward, going to get in these buildings here, which is going to recapture this flag, but put Mimile back on a 13-9. Definitely an issue. SDKFZ 7-1 moving in, because he actually did throw a bomb down here earlier. The IL-2M came in earlier down here, which is why the SDKFZ is coming in down south first. Of course, the SDKFZ 7-1, my only, like, real AA piece. I have some 20 mils with the accompanying half-track, but those are kind of a joke, even on the double star that they're on. Panzerschreck misses because of the stress, so definitely not getting lucky there. Jaeger Pioneer does get his grenade off, kills that Ognem and Cheeky, but now it is a 14-10 here from Mimile, losing this flag here and this flag again. Need to try to get back into this position. Panzerschreck moving in, though, hopefully to take out this half-track and re-exert my influence here. Husarok can hold off any of his infantry quite easily. It's just the light armor that's problematic. T-34 76 trying to get on there. Unfortunately, Zis 3 spots my Panzerschreck, killing that off, so now that's dead. BA-10 easily pins down my Jaeger Pioneer now. So still on the single tick. At least I'm holding off the double tick here, but things not going great, but definitely still plenty of play here. M2A1 finally goes down to this Panzerschreck, bringing me back to a 12-12 because I captured this flag in the town once again. Building up my troops down here. That's my dead plane. I thought that was something else. I was very confused. I needed to be bringing in more artillery, but I was waiting till phase B so I can get my big 190 mil or 210 or whatever. It's 210, I think. SDKZ-71 and Panzergren's coming in here. Cut off the Air Force T-34-76 now in, covering off this hill line. I can't be too aggressive. He has Panzerschrecks. So it's not like the usual Russian divisions that have only like PTRSs and stuff. I have to be careful. SDKZ-71 spots out this IL-2. It does have 1 star, which makes it significantly more deadly than an unvetted one. It's already smoking. Should be able to take this down. I'm really hoping it does. It's a big point victory for me to kind of even out my BF-109 loss earlier. And it does go down with the last second of the burst. Very nice there. Panzergren's pushing forward to try to, like, more securely grab this flag. I'm moving forward now. Happy to have this flag, bringing it back to the 12-12 to negate my loss up here of this flag. P2 coming in. ISU-152 has moved off a little bit. Can't just move this Tiger forward, though, because, of course, there's more AT weapons and stuff. I can't be dumb about it. SDKZ-71 trying to kill that P2 is not going to succeed, though. It's not vetted anymore, so that one's not nearly as deadly. Marta 3 still covering off this road, doing some good work there. With the help of the SDKZ, I've been pinning stuff down, but here comes the BA-10 to ruin my day. Martyr 1 catches out some infantry here, so that's nice. Of course, its main job is obviously not HE work. Zis 3 just shooting at this Tiger, trying to take out the recon, actually, so that's definitely problematic. Does get out of it. Oh, just kidding. It does. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, so Tiger should be able to tank this thing for the rest of the time. Like, there should be no danger to this Tiger E. Unfortunately, this ISU fell back. He obviously sensed the danger of the Tiger being there. We have a Studebaker coming in to reload this ISU-152. Tanko goes down, so now I've gotten rid of this little, like, presence here. Husorak go to Shotashok's coming in here along with some Jaeger Pioneers. Husorak getting in range of that BA-10. I do get lucky. The grenade actually lands, even with the stress on my infantry, so big win there. Avto Komroti taken out as well. So definitely doing some damage with a lot of reinforcements coming in here. We're into B phase, so now the points are coming in. Right, Jaeger's catching out this Gavardia, trying to kill that off. Sapori coming in with the half-track. Unfortunately, I have no, like, armor here to stop any of this. Marta 3 catching out that Gavardia DP there. Let's see if we can take it out. Do it, do it, do it, do it! Yes! Nice kill. Gavardia go down, so definitely some nice kills there. Getting some transport snipes and things. Panzergren, unfortunately, not going to beat that in this situation. SDKZ-251, though, getting up on the hill here, along with the T-34-76. Martyr 1 catches the MCHA out in its reinforcements, so really nice there. Should be able to kill that quite easily if it could actually land a hit. That'd be nice. T-34-76 in position now. I see this 37 mil, so I'm going after it aggressively, trying to kill it off. MCHA, though, there, definitely dangerous. MCHA over here, still not dead somehow. This transmission is destroyed, so it's not going anywhere, and now it finally goes down. My main focus here is killing this Zenart. I really want to kill off his AA. I can then bring in my planes more easily. My recon truck here, car with its Solithurn, does take out that M2A1, so really nice kill there for me. MCHA, though, in, gets a pen immediately on my T-34-76. My T-34 does pen it. MCHA's going to get the second shot off first, though, kills my T-34. Big loss there, losing that armor piece. And now there's a Razvedka in, ready to bazooka my recon car here, which is providing my armored support. Panzergren does catch it out, though, but the Razvedka doing a lot of damage despite not having any sort of, like, machine gun. But now that Panzergren bursting its things, the semi-auto does so much more damage. 39M does get a pen on this BA-10, and I kind of was stupid here. I backed it up instead of just leaving it in range so it could keep firing. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Back to a 12-12. I just wanted to save my recon car. I was like, must survive, but that was the wrong choice, honestly. Panzergren now down to one man, so now it's only going to fire one of its MG4 dudes. Does pen the Razvedka down. Now the DP moves in, though. It's going to finish that off. And my infantry have been broken down here a little bit. I got only some VK9 coming in. I did call in 2 of the light A artillery, and I now have the 210 coming in. Third does not have a lot of artillery, so my thought here was to try to, like, bully him out with some arty. So that'll start firing eventually. I have double MCHA in the town, though. These MCHAs just so friggin' dangerous in towns. Just Shermans in general, so dangerous in these town situations. It's very frustratingly good. Going to shoot a shot, gets killed off by the DP. Definitely not good. It comes out, but it's taking a lot of damage. I now have a Tiger in position to try to cut off the reinforcement road here. I do have some infantry here. Well, the idea was that they would be spotting, so they're moving out here, but the Gavardi DP will probably see them. Urzat MG does see that Zis-3, so very nice there. Tiger has taken some transmission damage from these constant Zis-3 assaults. ISU-152 is now moving around the hill. Definitely not good. I have captured this flag, though, finally bring it to a 1311, so finally on the plus here. Bringing another 210 Mauser here. My recon car supplying much needed support, but now my infantry are all getting pinned down by this MCHA. Sherman really has no chance. Tiger, though, trying to stop the flow of reinforcements. Somehow it does not have a line of sight on that Sherman. Just bad luck there. Tiger, unfortunately, cannot get on target fast enough. Another MCHA up on the hill. These things just causing me tons of problems. T-34 tried to flank the ISU-152 and failed miserably and died for its troubles. And of course, I have no Panzerschreck up here anymore, so definitely really disappointing. Recon goes down, which means I lose sight of this Zis-3 from my Tiger. Back down south. MCHA pushed forward. Is pinning down my infantry once again. Tiger does take out the Rozvedka, so nice kill there. Pushing out a little bit further, but now we have our first IS-2 of the game. Gonna be in a lot of trouble. The ISU now looking to take some stuff out. My SDKFZ in a good position here. It should be pretty safe, at least for the moment, from all these troops. Urzat's MG helping to save me on this hill. I am now pushed off it again, though. Mimile back to a 1311 with this flag in the town as well. Tiger does get at least one pen on this MCHA. Actually, it was probably the Martyr 3. Martyr 3 takes out that MCHA. Very nice kill for me there. Luckily, I have the leader, so this M2A1 will not surrender anything. But the Tiger goes down in one shot from this IS-2. Man, Mimile getting the RNG bonus here. Gruppe does take out that M2. Actually, I think it was a Husarok with this grenade. So another lucky grenade hit there. Martyr 3 is key to holding these roads. I'm moving the Martyr 3 forward to try to kill this MCHA. These things just so freaking deadly in these town situations. Still 3 minutes left on the B phase income. Mauser's now bringing on the pain. I'm just dropping some fire right here into this flag area. Try to pin down these infantry. Here comes the big boomies. Ba-ba-boom. Wow, instantly deletes a sapper. He pins down everything in this area. Exactly what I was looking for it to do. Unfortunately, AtkPwr gets spotted out because they start shooting at the sapper. He should have put him on return fire. MCHA, though, getting on target on my Martyr 3. Martyr 3 does not land the shot it needs to land. So it looks like my Martyr 3 going down here. Big loss there for me. It was really important for continuing to support my troops. I have some right Jaegers T-34s coming in, though, trying to turn that around. Stug 3 up against the ISU-152 along with the Martyr 1. So it's not like the worst thing ever, but Stug 3 goes down in one shot. Martyr 1 aiming at stupid crap. I have no idea what it's doing. That was my best chance here. It completely misses. My infantry getting killed off here on the hill. I need this ISU to die. I'm trying to, like, rush my Martyr 1 forward to try to get it out of sight of this ISU-152 because it's just decimating me. It is out of... I don't know it's out of AP shells, though. Should have just sat there and fought the fight. His Su-76 starting to counter battery my Mausers here, my 210s, and I've decided to try to counter battery. I don't know that they're Su-76s. I think they're just, you know, some kind of static emplacement that I will be more effective against. But now he's got both these flags. MCHA sitting pretty here. Right Jaeger's moving in to try to fight back these infantry. Things aren't terrible yet. I still have a fighting chance here, but we're going to be moving out of B phase soon, meaning I'm going to lose that. Panzerschreck up here to try to kill off this MCHA. Martyr 3 is unable to kill this ISU-152. It's now definitely in a safe range to actually be able to fight it. And with the ISU out of range, out of ammo, I definitely have a half-decent chance here. SDKFZ now pushing off that PE2, trying to keep that recon away. Here comes the artillery shells. I do get a nice hit right off the bat, but the Su-76 already moving. And he's planning to put some shots down on my SDKFZ-7-1 with that arty piece. And with it that close, it's going to have radio. Martyr 3 trying to take out... I moved it to try to take out this MCHA, but unfortunately moved the MCHA out of range. T-3476 is supplying some support. Very nice there. But this IS-2's got an annoying sightline into the town. Takes out one of my T-3476s. Didn't even, like, see that sightline. Very frustrating. ME-410, though, coming in. Can it take out this IS-2? I did manage to take out that 37 mil earlier with my artillery. Will we succeed? Ah! 410, you failed. And now there's a M15 in. It's going to be able to force off my my 410 here. Will I get another run? We'll find out. Husadok goes down up north. Here comes the HE-111. Big bombs. I'm hoping to just delete this, but there's a 37 mil, so that could be problematic. 75 mils here. Just laying down fire wherever they can find something. I'm just blind firing into this, assuming there's an infantry unit here. Panzerschreck, he's moving this MCHA again, staying out of range. My HE-111 does not drop both its bomb. It drops one as he's already moving his troops. God, the micro is just so on top of it. 410 does get a second run. Is it going to succeed? Yeah! Success! Actually took down one of his IS-2s. That's a big kill, because like I said, I really don't have a lot of tools for killing these things. So killing even one is a huge win for me. Here comes, though, another IL-2. I lost my SDKFZ to the super accurate fire of the Su-76. My Mauser's failing to get any accurate counter battery fire. And unfortunately, MCHA gets target on my M2 on my recon car before I can take out that M2A1. Bomber takes out the Urzat that was helping me out over here. So now most of my units on this hill have been eliminated. BF-109 immediately retreating now. Artillery trying to kill off the general. I didn't realize that he had fallen it back over here. I thought it was still like in position in the middle of the forest here. So unfortunately, my 210's just really ineffective. Not doing much for me. Tiger taking on the ZIS-3 here, trying to back it up because it's actually now in APCR range, which means that it can pen, but of course my transmission is damaged, which means I'm moving really slow. Yee! And I can't see it. I have no recon for this Tiger. Martyr 1 backed up because I did see the Razvedka coming. So I did back it up. I have a whole bunch of infantry coming in now. Light artillery coming in to try to suppress and try to kill some of this artillery. I think there's more than there is. He's just moving it. But now there is a lot of artillery coming in the form of these ZIS-3s along with the Su-76. So his plan is to counter out my 210s here. Things not going great, though. He's just got a solid 1410, and now I've lost the ability to really counter push now. He's got such a buildup. I have not traded well enough here. And now the arty spam is beginning. And the problem is 4 light artillery pieces will generally beat out 1 big artillery piece in terms of counter battery, because they'll just throw down so much more fire. It'll get suppressed, it'll get even more inaccurate, it'll fire slow, just everything about it will go poor. Jagdpanzer Hetzer in now. Somehow the MCHA pens my Hetzer, despite the fact that my Hetzer has 105 millimeters of armor, and the MCHA only penetrates 100, but you know, details. Okay, one of those lucky things. And now a Gavardian DP side shots my Hetzer. Ugh, barf. Freaking barf. Martyr 3 in position and continue to supply just some light machine gun support. It's out of HE shells, unfortunately. So it's not going to do any of the significant damage. But I am able to grab back this flag now. M2A1 just doing so much damage. I need to try to get over here and kill this MCHA. It's just so damaging. Razvedka does take out my Martyr 1 over here. So big loss there. ZIS-3 gets a nice loader knockout on a pen with its APCR. It's going to take this out eventually. I can't even move it. Mauser's feeling the pain. I am trying to counter battery. Don't, again, not really realize this is an Su-76, so it continuously moves. Down south, my infantry are doing all right. The T-34 is in position here. There is an 85 mil, though, looking down the road now. Take out that Gavardia. I can't just drive in here. I know there's Panzerschrecks in his deck, so I can't just be blatant about it. I did not realize there were no infantry here. I thought this MCHA was, you know, covered by some infantry, which is why the Panzerschreck is not just moving forward. Grenadier DP, though, are able to push forward and get their Panzerfaust on target, so that's a plus. But with this MCHA support, my infantry have absolutely no chance. Grenadier DP, of course, much weaker. Right Jaeger immediately falling back. Panzerschreck moving forward now to try to kill this off. P2, look at this cheek. I lost that SDKFZ 7-1. There's no air support here, AA support at all. Panzerschreck finally gets on target on this MCHA. Should take it out here. Boom, down it goes. bombs take out my munitions as well. So I'm trying to literally just chase this thing down in the ME410. I happen to have it sitting around my fighters repairing or whatever. And unfortunately, though, again, Mimile on top of his air microing away that I can't get on his back. So that was a waste. I'm falling back my artillery. I'm getting absolutely arty spammed now in terms of counter battery. My grenadier's getting killed off quite easily at this point. Still holding relatively strong in town. Husa go to Shocks coming in. My 75 mils just continue to fire at whatever I can find. Just trying to put down some fire on these infantry. My artillery over here was counter battering and currently pinned down, so it's obviously not firing at anything right now. And things are slowly but surely slipping away from here. Now there's another IS-2 on the hill, and this IS-2 never died, so it's still sitting there. I just threw some infantry into the town here. I put a grenadier for your up forward to try to give some radio, but my Mauser, first one, is already down now, so now I'm down to 1. Big loss there. Go to Shocks moving in. I thought he had a stronger position down here. I could have pushed harder and got me back to a 13-11, maybe refocused on this hill. Of course, I don't know that. Artillery is doing some damage, kills off some infantry. My Hussarks pinned down this Gavardi DP successfully. 75 mils doing a nice job. Do recaptures back to 12-12, grab this flag and the town flag, but immediately lose the town flag again. And I'm hardcore losing the Arty War here. And now he's making this push here. Fully supported. There's not much I can do about it. Trying to rush some infantry in to kind of just hold the line. I am stabilizing here at a 12-12. I'm winning the infantry fights here in the town. But another cursed MCHA moving in. He has such a dominating position here on this hill. He's now pushing forward. HE-111 moving in. Going after this ZIS-3. Unfortunately, the Zenart is still on this hill. The bombs do get off, though, and this is a heavy bomber, so it should kill that off, but a huge force coming, a huge attack pushing forward here. IL-2 trying to chase that HE-111 down. Bombs fell short, though. Not sure. I guess I was just going for the infantry blob. ME-410 trying to get on the back of this thing because I did not have sight on this ISU-152. Grenadier goes down. IS-2 now moving forward. We'll be able to cut off this reinforcement route completely. Pack 40 trying to get into the woods. Is it going to make it? It does. Whew. I've lost both my Mausers now. He has now just all the artillery he could want. ISU-152 now just deleting stuff. My Grenadier is going to die. He's reinforced his force here. Things not looking good here. Pack 40. And I decide now, I just throw in the town. Yes. Could have fought on, but the truth was I was losing that one. I had no more ability to push. I was, down flags, and things were only going to get worse as the game gone on. And truthfully, I had something to do in real life. So unfortunately, I could not finish that game out the way it really needed to be. But we can see 600 kill difference here. That's a big difference with only this many kills. 2,600 to 2,060 here. So unfortunately, losing both games to Mimile, it's not a shocking conclusion, but it is disappointing. You can see his ISU just absolutely decimated me. It's hard to win a game when a singular unit does this much damage. There's really almost nothing else did anything. We can see it, like nothing else did anything. If I could have killed this ISU at any point, I think the game could have gone very differently. You can see I did well. A lot of my units got some nice trades, a lot of kills here from a lot of my units. But I just lost too much to this ISU-152. I had no answer. He actually baited me into picking Gruppe Harteneck, and then he picked third, knowing that I had no answers to these heavier pieces of armor. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.